At point guard, TJ McConnell. At small forward, Benedict Mathurin. At center, Miles Turner. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach of the visiting team, let me. In the middle, 7 feet, 1 inch. Number 2, Garrett.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's MP. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with a bucket.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Mavericks with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Halliburton after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Davis finds MP. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Siakam outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Marshall. 14 points for him last game against Orlando. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Over to the wing. Siakam against Davis. Siakam in the post. And it's blocked by Davis.
The infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
Pacers trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
McConnell against MP. Siakam left side. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gets the three to fall.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Now here's McConnell. He had 16 in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Davis finds MP. Halliburton against Davis. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Siakam looking it over. Shoots over Davis. Siakam, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pacers trail by 12. And here's Halliburton. He played a great game against New Orleans. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. To halt the run. Siakam missing again.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Pacers. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
And nobody shot the ball better. The roster featured a number of knockdown shooters. The offense was tailored perfectly to their skills. Just incredible efficiency.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Marshall. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell passes to Siakam. Can't connect from short range.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Indiana now, following the score by Dallas. McConnell against MP. To win the cold spell. McConnell, good.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
MP, the pass to Irving. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Matherin. Down low. MP finds Davis. Irving for three. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Halliburton against Irving. Halliburton misses.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
It's good. Marshall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Davis. We saw him with 19 his last time out. A nice shot by MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Irving against Halliburton. Pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Can they get it? And McConnell the bucket on the assist from Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
On the wing, Davis. Driving inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Halliburton's got an open look. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Turner. Excellent D there from Lively.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam outside. Pass to McConnell. Shoots from 12. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Siakam. Davis, the pass to MP. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Matherin. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. And it's Dallas scoring again.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The shot's good.
Assisted.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Marshall. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Halliburton. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
MP against Halliburton. Outside Irving. minute left in the first quarter. Shoots over McConnell. And it's Dallas scoring again.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Here's McConnell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
36 seconds left in the first quarter here. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Siakam. So it's the Mavericks now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton against Dinwiddie. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Dallas on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Benedict Mathurin, Thomas Bryant out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's McConnell in at the point. Now here's McConnell. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so McConnell nails them both. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Washington. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Halliburton. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Now here's McConnell. Right side Mathurin. Back to McConnell. The Mavericks pull it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That one goes. Count it. Washington's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Mathurin finds Bryant. Back to Mathurin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Looking now at some numbers for Miles Turner.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Ryan, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell, covered by MP. With the teardrop. The putback. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. MP outside. And here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass, right where it needed to be.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
That one drops for him.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll section. You can see how he's grown in attacking those.
Here's McConnell. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
McConnell with it. Now guarded by MP. Matherin. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
It's Washington high post. He's against Toppin.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Inside. It's Exum on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Well, you know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Matherin. Here's McConnell. Tries again. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Exum passes to MP. Shoots. Another one falls for Dallas. Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. There's the drive. Off target at the rim. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Washington. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the bucket by the Pacers. Who poked away? It's Exum on the wing. And it's in there. Exum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Jackson. Over Gafford. Kept alive by Indiana. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Washington up top. Guarded by Toppin. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
One shot.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christie's checked in for Exum. Irving comes in for Dinwiddie. And Williams is subbed in for MP. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. So a pretty lopsided game through the first.
Team in the first half with the score. Your Mavericks 81. The Pacers 34.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Derek Lively. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Well, Indiana shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Halliburton outside, shoots over Lively, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Another miss by Halliburton.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Marshall. He's covered by Matherin. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. And that's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Turner. Matherin up top. 9 points in the game. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McConnell. And Indiana misses again. Dallas has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Marshall. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. The Pacers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And that one good. McConnell's got 11 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
On the wing, Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 28.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
McConnell against Irving. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked by Davis. And here they come. Here's Irving. Nails the baby hook. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Siakam against Davis. Pass to Marshall. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Got a hand on it. And he's all alone. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Indiana with a rebound. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Irving, that's good. Irving's got 31.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And it's McConnell on the drive. And Davis with the block. Here's Marshall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside, Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
MP finds Davis. From about 16, another one falls for Dallas.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Davis, that's good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Turner against Lively. Turner inside. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and he can't get that one. Well, the Mavericks shooting an out-of-this-world 77% down low. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Marshall. And here is Irving. He's marked by McConnell. 4 on the clock. Here's Lively. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Irving against McConnell. The shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Derek Lively.
Everyone in the building.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaFleur.
it already is. How should people use cap breakers on this build?
For me, it's non-negotiable. I think you should consider that 99 perimeter defense. This build, out the gate, 94 perimeter with the ability to add the cap breakers to get them to a 99 perimeter defense. And I think that's a huge advantage because on defense, not only can you lock up your assignment, but then now he's got to be faced with your 95 ball handle. So if you put the other cap breakers on the ball handle, now they can't guard you 1v1 and you can guard them 1v1. So this makes your build a real problem offensively and defensively. What kind of cap breakers did you add to the build to really take them to the next level?
So when you first get the build, you'll be able to score from anywhere on the floor.
Let's meet your Dallas Mavericks. Manning the middle, 7 feet, 1 inch. Number 2, Garrett at the point, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. The other forward position, 6 feet, 10 inches.
Welcome to let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey in white. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Irving is out there. With MP. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. Richard, with this season just underway, how long do you think it takes the player to mesh with his new team?
It really depends on if you have a previous relationship or not. You may go to a team with guys you know, you'll mesh right away, or it may take a little bit longer if you're a bit unfamiliar.
Now, here is Irving. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Here's Vucevic. On the wing, Dosunmu. From outside, off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Pulls it up. And it's White missing. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Lively. Back to Davis. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marshall. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically. Like the aggressiveness there.
Irving dishes to MP. It's Davis on the wing. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. And the shot goes in.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Now here's Giddey. Now the pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Richard, for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild. What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now here's Dosunmu. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's MP. There's the steal. They're running. White, wide open. He fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it. White's got 5 points so far. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Davis. Out to the wing. Marshall with it. Lively trying to break loose. Marshall gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's White. Passes it to Vucevic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 5. There's the drive. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Marshall. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game.
Taking it right to the defense. Kyrie goes on the drive, stays agile, and gets the whistle.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
For Dallas, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Bulls trail by 5. Now Giddey. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so here is Dallas after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. White inside. It's covered by Irving. And White with the stuff.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving. MP against Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. And Lively pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP up top. Giddey defending. And here is Marshall. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. And it's in there. Now here's White. Pass to Giddey. 3-pointer. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas leading by 7. The pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Giddey. Nothing on the board.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Shooting